Well, this is for the students, those who have joined the class. I'm deleting this, and I have taken a file from before. This is 1000 by 1000. So you are a beginner. For making the logo, take the file size 1000 point by 1000 point. Well, this color is from the before. You can take it here, and I'm deleting them. Well, I don't need that now. You can see here polygon tool. I'll take this. I'll hold and shift and drag the mouse so that I can get a polygon with the correct size. Well, I've done that. And you have learned before, whenever we'll make these types of polygon or anything, if you click on the upper key, upper arrow key, then you will get the corners, and if you press the down arrow key, you will get triangle. So I am taking a polygon, well, with pressing shift. Well, make every time pressing shift. This is too big. I'll hold and press the shift and drag it, and there will be no stroke. Make sure that no stroke. Well, in Photoshop we didn't face this types of problem, but in Illustrator, whenever you will go for doing the design, in types of design, make sure that there is no stroke if you don't need that. Well, and then I need to make the corner round. You can do it from here, otherwise take the direct selection tool, click here, click in this corner, it will be selected. Click means stay outside of this polygon and hold and press the left button of the mouse and drag it here, and it will be selected, and go there, corners, put here 15. Well, 15 is too less. 20, I'm giving her 20. Enter. Well, before that I have to select and 20, enter. Well, and I'll select this corner, I'll press here 20 and press enter. You will get this round. Then I'll take the selection tool, and these two corners are round. Well, that's fine, that's excellent. Now I'll select this one with pressing the left key in the keyboard in mouse, and go to the edit in the menu bar, and you will find here copy. Otherwise you can press Ctrl C and go to the edit again and paste in front. Otherwise you can press Ctrl F. Well, and then directly go to the color swatches menu and change the color. You will not see the difference. Just use your right arrow key and drag this in the right side. So whenever you will watch my videos, just follow my instruction that if I press the right arrow key, you have to also press that. You can drag it with the mouse, but don't do that if you are a beginner, because you will not, sometimes you will not see that there is a problem. You have displaced this. Well, and then I'll select both of them. And then go to the Pathfinder. You can find the Pathfinder in the window. After that Pathfinder, you will get it here. Otherwise you can place it in your palettes, floating palettes, and I'll click the second one. I have got this. Now I'll take the selection tool with pressing V in the keyboard. I'll right click on this and I'll go to the transform, rotate. I have placed a 90-degree, and don't click here copy, click here OK. Well, and then you can place it anywhere. After that, right click again here and then go to the transform. After that, reflect and select here horizontal. It will be selected by default. Select here horizontal and put here 90-degree and copy. Well, It didn't change. I'll right click again, transform, reflect, horizontal. Well, if I press 0 degree, I'll get it. Don't put there 90 degree. It was my mistake. Well, and then use the upper arrow key and take it up. Are you watching? Well, just watch the process carefully, though you will get the videos, but don't miss the process what I'm doing. Well, now it's perfect. Just keep it like that and change its color so that you can understand it properly. They take different color. Well, that's fine. Now you can zoom in. Well, and watch it carefully. You can press Ctrl plus in the keyboard, or you can use the zoom tool and see there is any problem. No, if you don't use the arrow key, then you will face some problem. So just hold Alt and click here. It will zoom out. After that, take the selection tool and select both of them and right click here, transform, reflect, then select here horizontal. After that, put here 90 degree and press here copy. Well, same problem, right click, transform, reflect, horizontal 0 degree, copy. Well, I have got this. Don't put the 90 degree and just use the down arrow key. Don't use the mouse because I didn't tell you to do that. Try to follow the instruction from the instructor. If you don't follow, you might face few problems if you are a beginner. Well, now what I'll do, I'll click on the blank portion and select this one and change its color so that I can understand it better, the problems. Yes. Well, I have made this. Now, where's the magic? Okay, can anyone guess that what we are making? Are you listening? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
What we are making?
Logo, sir.
Is it a logo?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, then I have to select all of them with the selection tool. That means I have selected all of them, and there is a tool named Shape Builder tool. And if you get Shape Builder, you will see a plus sign here with the mouse. And just come here, you will see like a net or some grid like graph. Well, just come here, hold and press the left button of the mouse and drag it to here. And come here, hold and press the left button of the mouse and drag it here. Well, you have done well. And then take the selection tool. After that, click anywhere, select this one and select this one by pressing Shift in the keyboard. And then unite in the Pathfinder. The changes we didn't see because the color was same. And then select this one and this one with pressing the Shift in the keyboard and then unite. Well, this will join. Now it looks like that this shape has gone under this shape and this shape has gone under this shape. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I think this is amazing. And now what we'll do? We'll put some gradient here. I'll go to the gradient tool and I'll get it the gradient window here. You can go from window and you can find out here gradient. Otherwise, you can place all of your necessary things or tools in the palettes. Well, I'll click here and I'll apply the gradient. Well, what I'll do, if it is behind this, that means under this rectangle, I will add darkness here. So I have to active this by pressing the left button and I'll double click there in the fill color and I'll make it dark. And okay, it had changed. Now what I'll do, I'll click and active this one and I'll double click here. I'll go to the lighter portion. Well, there there is only one thing. Yes, that's okay. And I'll select this one. I'll put the darker portion in this area because it is behind this rectangle. I'll click here to active them. After that, well, there are two parts I'm deleting. Well, there is only one. Well, so I'll select this one and I'll click here. I'll go to the lighter portion and I'll click here. I'll double click there and I'll go to the darker portion. Well, I'm copying this so that I can put it in my, well, this one. After that, I'll select this one. I'll put a gradient here in this area. I'll click and I'll click and active this. I'll double click there. I'll put it the code. It will get the gradient in this side and I'll click here. I'll make it active. I'll double click there and go to the lighter portion. Well, now I'll select this one. I'll put the darker portion in this area. I'll click and active this. I'll click here and I'll double click there. I'll put the code by pressing Ctrl V in the keyboard and then I'll click here. Well, I have to put the lighting portion. Well, I'll select this and I'll double click there. I have lighting portion. Well, that's okay, and I'll click this one and make it active and double click there. I'll put the color code by pressing Ctrl V. And okay. Well, how it looks now. And you can press Ctrl V. Well, did you enjoy that?
Yes, very much, sir. Very much.
Would you tell me that logo designing is really difficult or easy?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. So save it 2 times. If buyer wants that I need the AI file, then go to the file and save as. Just select your desktop and what we can name it 3D logo. 3D logo design and save it. After that, okay, and then go to the file. After that, export as PNG so that you can place it in your business card or anywhere. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
sir.
wow. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to just practice more and more. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, very good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any question?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
স্যার এই যে কালারটা যখন সেভ করলেন কালার পাথে ওটা কিভাবে করব?
Which color?
স্যার যে ফার্স্টে যে লিফ মানে পাতা
Oh, the
পাতা
gradient.
gradient
The
করলেন।
gradient. Yes, yes, yes. That's very interesting. I'm showing you. Just let me